All right, just did my proof of concept right there. I probably need to go in and figure out any leaks, fix any leaks. We're a little bit shy of getting the 28 inches of water column with my leaf blower here that I'm using for the vacuum on this, but without fixing all the leaks, there could be a lot right there. Did pull, I think, about 22, and as I opened it close to 500 lift, it was still pulling 17. So it might not have enough So I might have to go the shop vac method of this right here. But I got all the heavy stuff done. Now I just need a good motor and fix all my leaks right there. The other thing is I am not checking flow right now. My flow tube isn't, I haven't done anything with it because I'm on a proof of concept. And so I kind of need to get everything else jigged up and ready to go before I start looking into that. Make sure all my leaks are fixed so I get the most vacuum. The other thing is I got to make sure that I'm not leaking anywhere in the flow tube, which it shouldn't. It's a 3D printed piece. So that's a 4-inch diameter, so that'll make that easy to do those calculations anyway. So I still got to build an Excel spreadsheet because what I'm going to be doing is checking my pressure right here. So I have a pitot tube is what I'm making. I've got some metal tubes, right? So I need to make one of them an actual pitot tube for velocity and total pressure, which is just whacking off the tip of that, and that'll be the airstream coming in. And then this one right here will be faced, well, it doesn't matter which way it's faced because it's only going to get air, like the air pressure itself. It's not going to get the velocity. And that's why I have this dual readout right here. Is once I set it to 28, I can go in and check these two right here. And given I know my cross-sectional area, the difference between these two, deriving it out with or rearranging Bernoulli's equation, will give me my velocity, and I have cross-sectional area, which means I have flow. That's exactly what a flow meter does. It's just I'm calculating it and not allowing the flow meter to calculate it, right? That's the difference. So, whew. Anyways, it's going to be a little bit to get this completely, fully functional on here, but I am happy with this proof of concept. I hope you enjoyed my little put it together build video right here.